Hi, and thanks for dropping in. I have got the most amazing thing that I want to share with you today, and all I can say is that I asked and I received and got this wonderful recipe from one of my American viewers for a gold, frankincense and myrrh luxurious body bar. It is absolutely divine. Have a look at that. I'm absolutely thrilled with this, and they'll just make for the most amazing gifts. And when you put it onto the skin, it leaves the most amazing, lovely shimmer. And the other great thing is it's got this beautiful woodsy, earthy smell with the frankincense and myrrh. It's seriously the most wonderful thing I've ever used. So thank you so much for sharing your recipes with me. And if you've got any recipes that you think that should be shared with the world, you just drop them me a line at my Gmail. That's astarsplace@gmail.com, and I will be sure to share. Now let me just take you through what you're going to need. In this pot here, the double boiler, I've got a quarter of a cup of beeswax, and what I've started doing with these here is I just give them a little wee bit of a grate them so that they melt quicker. I've got some shea butter here, and I've also got some coconut oil, so it's a quarter of a cup of each of those. Put them into the double boiler and just let them melt down until you've got this lovely, lovely amber glow here. And it's, oh, I just love that smell of the beeswax as well. It's just beautiful. So it's highly nourishing, this whole bar when it's finished. You'll also need some mica powder. I've got some gold here. Plus you're going to need 15 drops of frankincense, 15 drops of myrrh, or thereabouts, whatever you want to use. Plus I've got here some little soap molds, and I really love these soap molds that I'm using, because they've got this lovely embossing in the inside, so that when that is pushed out of the mold, you get this lovely decoration and embellishment around the outside of it. And because I love diamonds, I've just put a little diamond onto there and put that little thing there, and that just looks beautiful in my guest bathroom. Right, let's get on and make this. That has now melted. Take that down to there. Now, it's a tablespoon of the mica powder, and it comes in, all of the materials that I'm using, I'm getting from Pure Nature here in New Zealand. And for those of you in New Zealand and Australia, they can send it to you, and very, very soon they will actually have it so that they can be selling it to the world. But I probably shouldn't be saying that yet, because they're probably not up to speed for doing that. Right, that's a tablespoon into there. Be very careful with this stuff, because it does go a long way. Put that onto there, and then close it up before you go any further. And then give that a really good stir. Look at that, it looks like molten gold. I love it. And that the shimmer on your skin is just fabulous. You will so enjoy this. And I think that for me especially, I love to make things to give to my friends as gifts. Right, give that a good stir. Now let that just cool down for a minute. Oops, make sure that all of that gold dust has actually been dissolved, because we don't want any bits that, and look at it does on your hands. Look at that, it's beautiful. So, and I found some wonderful recipes for doing some natural makeup too. So if you've got any recipes of those that you've been making yourself, please share with me. Right, now the other thing with the frankincense and myrrh, these are both base essential oils. And what I do with my oils now is I put a little dot on each of them so that I can tell what's a base note, what's a middle note or a heart note, and what's a top note. And I'll just put that onto that one there as well. Is that sticking on there? Yes, it is. Just so that I can just find them when I'm looking for them. Right, the other thing that I like to do is to take these stoppers off. Where's my knife? Oh, where is my knife gone? Oops. And I like to take this little stoppery thing off, and I actually prefer to use the droppers, which is easier to count out your drops. Right, so there's 15 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 more. I should have had these all measured out, but never mind. That's onto there. And do put the stoppers back onto them, because we don't want to be wasting. And this is, what's that one there? That's the frankincense. 6. Right, once you've done that, and it does sort of, Oh, the smell is divine. It does sort of like foam up a little bit, but that's okay. Don't be panicking about that. And the other thing I like to do when I'm using any kind of wax is to use a paper towel underneath it so that that's all absorbent in case of any spills, and then just get these out here like this. And then the other thing I like to use is a jug, a Pyrex jug with a little pour here, makes it so much easier. Right, that just goes into there. Fill that right to the top, and then leave it for, yes, it is enough for 2. Then just leave that undisturbed until that sets. And then the next thing to do is, you'll know that it's ready because it does shrink away from the outside of the mold, and then just turn that up like that. And I love this 100% handmade. How perfect is that? And then when it comes to perhaps gifting them up, what I've done here is I've just got a little box, and I've put some little roses on the top with a little bit of ribbon on the side there, and then that can just go into there and it's ready to go. What could be nicer? I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and I hope that you give it a go because it is absolutely worth the effort. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you another day.